another episode of Wine After Whines. This is Najah.
And this is Janay.
Janay, what's up, girl?
Nothing. We want to thank everybody for coming back to another episode. Give it up for yourself. Clap it up. Yes. We're excited to have you guys back.
Definitely.
Girl, how's it going? Girl? How's it hanging? How's life? You look bright and shiny and like, are you pregnant or?
Listen, the stuff that'll probably get us to actually get into a fight would be words like that. I don't fight people often, but that one might help.
You don't want no more kids?
I don't want no more kids. Do you?
We ain't talking about me.
Exactly. With that being said, no, I love my 2 kids, but I do not want any more. If it happened, it happened, but I don't want it.
Okay, so okay.
Meaning I'm not gonna abort a child, but I don't want any more. But
you could do the adoption thing or something.
My heart wouldn't let me do that. I don't think my heart would let me do that at all.
Speaking of adoption, have you seen the Colin Kaepernick Netflix series yet that I told you to watch?
No. Yeah, you told me to watch it. I haven't had any time to watch it, but I definitely want to watch it.
Okay, so you said you was going to watch it when that was how many weeks? Was that weeks?
And I mean, you ain't on social media, and I also said I was going to fold my clothes that day.
So what you're saying is don't put nothing by your word because we don't even know what you gonna do.
Word is bond. I'm gonna do it. It's just, will I do it in a timely manner?
It won't be on my time. It's definitely gonna be on Asha's time.
Probably, exactly. And not to be rude, I just, I procrastinate.
That's bad. How long you been like that?
Since about 1997. Not too long.
But see, that really just segues us right into what we're gonna be talking about today. So we're gonna talk about getting back to our old self, guys. That's the topic of today. And since Najah been procrastinating all her life,
I need to improve my old self.
Right. You don't need to run back to that. Okay.
Girl, what? You're right. That is a big issue, Janay. We got to talk about that one day. Like, I am a big procrastinator. I hate that about myself, but I'm going to change it. I know it's an issue. So
it could be like a Sagittarius thing, to be honest. So if you're a Sagittarius and you feel like you procrastinate, put girl, yeah, in the comments below, because
that's it. Girl, yeah.
And I'm going to know exactly what you're talking about, because that is definitely like an us thing for sure. So when we talk about getting back to the old version of ourselves, what was the old version of Najah like? Like, who were you?
Old version. So being that I'm not that old, it's not that far away, but far back. So I think the old version of me was definitely a more fun person. I'm not saying I'm not fun now, but I'm definitely saying that I was a lot more fun. I went out. I did a lot of things. I was more spontaneous. I think I was. After having kids and a husband, I don't even want to say husband. I just want to say kids. I've like turned it down a whole lot. Like, I don't really do much stuff anymore.
So you lame now?
1,000%. Yes. I am the biggest L word out there. I am so lame. I'm so corny, y'all. Somebody bring the old me back.
I feel like,
or should I?
I don't know. I feel like the old version of Janay, like, I don't know. I feel like I was more reserved then. I don't really feel like I became like my full self until like later. And even like now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I'm fully her yet either. Like, unapologetically Janay is what I'm saying, because when I was raised, I lived in Alabama, and I felt like I was kind of like, I feel like I was shyer then for some reason, but then I moved to Georgia, Clayton County specifically. So for those of y'all who know where Georgia is, I moved from Alabama to Clayton County, didn't have a clue what Clayco was about. And then I just feel like I didn't have a choice. I had to come out of my shell. I had to like be more like quick on my feet with words. Like I just had to be more something, a different version of me.
Now I agree with that. Now a lot of people do know it, like if like a high school person or someone who went to school with me back in grade school time, they definitely know I was definitely shy. I was shyer then. I was definitely shyer. I was definitely I guess you can't say more reserved then, but as I got older, once I hit probably like my college stage, I guess you can say, around that area, that's when I really blossomed. Like you said, I'm still not full unapologetically Najah yet. I'm not that girl.
You don't feel that
woman.
either. So is
I'm definitely not that woman.
Do you strive for that? But do you strive for that? Yeah.
Of course, I mean, like, even if you personally know me, and what I've overcame it, honestly, people who've probably been listening since season 1 would know even just in that little short amount of time, I'm a totally different person. I think I am more open. If you go back and listen to our first few episodes in season 1, you'll see Najah was more, and that was not a put on. Like, I literally was that person.
Yeah.
I feel like,
and now you all party hardy loosey booty.
I ain't say all that. Party hardy loosey booty.
Yeah.
I ain't all that. I think I feel like my personality is blossoming. If I'm saying this word, I can't get it out. I think it is a lot more now that I've like been doing more outside of my comfort zone. So
yeah, I think that's important too, like to just get outside of your comfort zone, and that's a lot for your growth, and because it's like taking a leap of faith and like just doing something you just wouldn't normally do. Because how can you grow if you're always just comfortable? Like just like in the gym, right? Like we don't want to do half of the things you have to do. But that's how we build muscle. You have to take on more things, do things you're not necessarily comfortable with. And then you'll see like, oh, I can do this, whatever.
Right. That was a great way to put it. Definitely. That is a great way to put it.
So you know how like when on our first season, for those of you who've been with us for a minute, shouts out to you. We talked about losing yourself in, I think that was season 1 or maybe season 2, about losing yourself. And this comes up because sometimes as women, we tend to like lose ourselves in relationships, and we also lose ourselves when we have children, because obviously the focus is not on us anymore. The focus shifts to your kids and your man. So do you feel like you liked who you were before when you were a wife and a mom, or do you feel like there's some improvement? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there something else you want to be outside of a wife and mom? Because I feel like sometimes our identity just get caught up in I'm a wife and I'm a mom and that's it.
I definitely feel like I liked that person back then before I was a wife and a mom, but I also love the woman that I have became as well. Granted, like I said, I don't throw out too many regrets. Like I don't have many regrets when it comes to my before and after kids and the husband, but I do know I miss that person at times. I do. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I'm like, oh, that person was trash. No, I definitely can miss that person. But I do love the woman I have became. And I love that I have learned and I'm still learning so much along the way. Like I am picking up new information day by day, from the people that I meet, the people that I let in, and just I'm okay with both.
Yeah, I feel like before I was more focused on, okay, I know we'll probably hit on this another time, but like more on self-care. Like before, I was more like, oh, I would take care of me. Let me go get my hair done. Let me go get my nails done. Let me go and get myself together. But then, and then after that, it was like when you become a wife and you become a mom, it's like, okay, so now, like, okay, let me make sure, especially when you like you get things together like a house and stuff. It's like, okay, let me make sure these bills paid. Let me make sure the kids got what they need.
Yep.
And then you slowly kind of like fades
100%.
off into the distance. So like I want to make sure that for me that I don't forget myself in the midst of that. And a part of just growing and getting back to me is also putting myself first and sometimes knowing how to be selfish and balancing the two.
You hit some points there with that one. Definitely self-care was a lot different than I was all about my hair and nails. Like I stayed at the salon, I stayed at the nail salon, making sure I was good. As far as me doing, doing that now, I have slacked. I'm not gonna lie. I've definitely slacked.
Really? I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, I get it.
Yep, I have slacked.
Does your spouse complain?
Not at all.
Don't care. Could give two.
I mean, if he do, he's never mentioned it to me. I mean, I know at times he's like, go do this for yourself, but he's not like, go do that for yourself because that look bad. He's more so like, go, go get your nails done every now and then. I know you like doing that and stuff. He'll say stuff like that, but he's never made me feel bad about it.
You know how like women or people in conversation will be like, yeah, you want to spruce it up for your man. You want to do this for your man. Okay, forget all of that. I really just want to do it for me. Like, I want to get myself together for me and not, and I feel like that feels better and more rewarding that I did it for me versus, oh, I'm making myself up or getting myself up.
Yeah, for somebody
else. You know what I'm saying?
No, I 100% agree. I feel like the times I do it now is if I'm going out or I'm doing something, and I really don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be, I kind of still just want it. That is one thing that I do want. I want it to be like that. So
yeah. I feel like I don't go nowhere anyway. And then half the time I go somewhere, I be like, they ain't gonna know it's me anyway. I got a mask on, so I'm just gonna do this part of my face. I was just gonna do that part of my face and keep it moving. I hate this pandemic stuff. I hate COVID came and just rocked the whole. That ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. But it's like, dang, like you can't even we can't go out like we used to. Not that I used to be out there anyway, but you know what I mean.
Like, no, she's right. I mean, shoot, I did a lot of things before. I'd be out, not out like partying, but I go places and
I mean, not that we don't do it now. It's just like we gotta be way more cautious. Yeah.
I mean, like I go to the grocery store. That's 9 out of 10. That's my fun time.
Yeah.
The local Kroger or Publix.
Not the local Kroger. Yeah, that's the local. That's where I spend my time too. I ain't gonna lie to you. So what's some things that you wish you would have known like in the past? Like what would your present self tell your past self?
Girl, save that money. You did not need that big bottle of something that you ain't gonna even drink. Like you don't even drink like that. Why you even buying bottles?
You was buying bottles, friend?
I was having fun.
I would tell her, girl, slow down.
Definitely slow down. Definitely.
Like, what are you doing? Like, I would be like this is the thing, because I know we're all raising kids. Well, not we're all raising. Some of y'all raising kids, but it's like when they get to the age where, and this is a little bit off, whatever, but when they get to an age where they 16 or 18 years old, us Black people will be like, okay, bye.
We got to stop that. Well,
we
I'm not speaking for nobody, so
no, I think we should. We need to stop that because I feel like number one, other cultures don't do that. I feel like we're the only culture that do that.
No.
And you just expect us to just go out here and just grow up. Like, but your 18-year-old self, was you equipped?
No, I was not ready to get out into the world. I mean, granted, I'm blessed my parents they did not kick me out, but I was so ready to go. And I wish they would have been like, Najah, hold on more. That's the only thing I wish they'd be like, hold on, Najah, calm down.
But would we have listened anyway?
Probably not. Well, let me tell you where I think, I don't even want to just say Black people dropped the ball. I think they dropped the ball in school. Like, I don't feel like, I mean, let me tell y'all this. My 12th grade year, I only had like two or three, I can't even remember, important classes out of 6. My last 3, I can't even remember how many classes. I was like a teacher's aide. I took like interior design. It was nothing else to take. Mm-hmm. It was like, I wish they would have gave me a credit class.
How to
invest. Yeah. You really don't need to run out your house that quick. Like, I really wish they would have. That's what I wanted them to teach us. Like,
yeah.
So now it's like, okay, you know how they say learn from your mistakes? I'm gonna learn from their mistakes, and I'm gonna try my best to teach my kids, and then they teach their kids even better. Like,
yeah.
That's where I feel like a lot of stuff dropped, because we listen to, we do listen to other people outside of our parents. And I don't.
Yeah, and it needs to be across the board. They do need to bring that education in schools, and we talk about it all the time, but I don't know what the holdup is. I don't know why. We've been talking about this for years for people for them to bring those type of things in schools, but I guess you got to learn it at home. But the real fact of the matter is, we spend majority of our time at our jobs. Our kids spend majority of their time at these schools. So it's like a majority of their influences are from the school. So, and that's kind of sad when you think about it, because when do you get your kids that big chunk of their time just there? Yes. And then you can only parent
so much,
a limited amount of time. And then we're guilty because sometimes we're tired and we don't want to deal, and we got a lot going on, but you got a small window where you got to try to deal with your child.
Yeah, and it's the truth.
And that's kind of sad, like trying to just thinking about that. I mean, I know we went off on a tangent, but like, it's important to talk about.
That's what we do. I mean,
yeah. But yeah, so like, I wish I had told myself to slow down, like, basically, because I would have been like, girl, don't go get an apartment for what? Don't go get all these bills for what? Because now you're missing out on, like, I would have traveled more. I would have tried to discover me more, because I feel like I was forced to grow up, that all the little things that I was so really like interested in, I had to throw that to the side because I got bills to pay at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I tucked her off to the side, and I don't think I ever like found her again. I don't know what she had or what she doing, but that version of me is somewhere gone.
I know, right? I feel like with that, it's like we can do it. We can still bring her back, but of course it'll be in a different form, shape, and fashion. And then we got 2 little ones and a husband lagging behind, but I think we can still do it though. I'm not fully discouraged from it. No, don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm definitely not fully discouraged from it. Yeah. But I do wish I could have done it. I could have done it sooner. I wish I could have known a lot more sooner. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Let's just do better. Moving forward, we need to just make sure we do better, not just for us, but for the children too. And hopefully, if you could build a circle of friends. Like, say my daughter may feel more comfortable talking to you. She might hear it differently coming from you than she would hear it coming from me. Like, I feel like when you have a village, that's what that means. Like, you could give her the same information I gave her, but she might just take it better from you, or my sister, or, you know, the people that's in our little village to help raise our kids. And I think that's what we missing too, because it ain't the same.
I was just about to say that. Like, when we moved away from Michigan here, it was just us. It's just us here. So my parents really didn't have that village to help them. Of course, we got phones and stuff. And even then, it wasn't even as advanced now. Like, it was a totally different thing then. So yeah, I definitely feel like the village was kind of taken away from us.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know about you.
Same, because I remember just being able to like be dropped off at my grandma's house and with all my cousins, and all my kids don't have that. Not really. And yours don't need where their cousins and stuff aren't here.
My nephew is now kind of far from us. He's a little far from us now, and then that's it. And it's just my brother and I. So it's not like they have a whole bunch of, well, like they do have cousins in South Georgia, but we still, I mean, it's 4 hours away. So it's not like, let's go drop them off or y'all go play with y'all cousins. Nah, that's how it was for me for a while. And then when we came here, it wasn't like that anymore. I do miss that part. But yeah, that's definitely, so me, asking you mentally, just like mentally, what do you think, how do you think you mentally were then, opposed to now? Like, where do you think you stand?
I feel like I'm stronger now because I have like a little less care about certain things. Yeah. Back then, I feel like maybe I internalized what people thought more, like a little bit of, I'm not going to say, I guess I care. I guess I care what people thought and what they would say about me with certain things. And yeah, I think I had more care then. Now, as I get older, I'm just like, F it, like I could give. And so it keeps me kind of like guarded, I guess.
I have to agree a bit. I still kind of mentally, I'm not the same, but when it, I guess you can say like more emotionally, I am a little the same. Mentally, I think I've grown. I definitely think I've grown. Definitely think I'm stronger. I can have a little bit of a F it mentality. Yeah. But I'm still super emotional. Like, that's something that I cannot shake.
But that's not a bad thing.
And it's not a good thing either.
Yeah, but you have to make sure like you are discerning people more than anybody else, because for people that are like you and because what I call you a what?
An empath.
She's an empath. She's definitely an empath. But for people like you, I just feel like y'all have to like really protect your, like we have people say protect your peace. It's so cliche, but y'all really have to do that, because if not, y'all to let the wrong people come in and you immediately attach to whatever emotion that they have. Like if they're in pain, you're in pain. If they're hurt, you're hurt. And y'all have that like that thing, that connection, which is good for genuine friendships and genuine connections with family and stuff like that. But it's not good when you're attaching that emotion to people that don't deserve it, because they won't be able to, they can hurt you with that. You know what I'm saying? It won't be, if it's disingenuous, they can definitely hurt you with it. So
I agree. It is a gift and a curse. At the same time, when it comes to that, like mentally, like I said, mentally, I'm a lot more stable, but emotionally, it's just, that junk is so hard, and I'm trying. So I want that, man. F it. I want that. I want it. I want it so bad.
But if it's not in you, it's not in you. But
it's
you can't
not in
change
me, and
yourself at the end of the day.
I can't, and I hate it though. And I get so like I get worried, I get emotional. Like I'm just like I'm a big baller. I'm a mess.
It's okay. You're a mess in a dress.
Obviously.
and that's okay, because the people that are connected to you will love you for it. Mm-hmm. You just gotta, as you're getting older and as you see it more, you know now, like, okay, I have to cut these people off. I have to cut this off.
Now that's why
media, like, you might need to cut that off too. Because sometimes like the news and stuff too, it's just, especially for you, I could probably take it. But for you, it's like, you know, it's too much.
Yeah. Not to, this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. But when you bring that up, I've noticed as I have gotten older, so some things would bother me for a long time if I watch the news, like a death or just something that just was like a horrible death or something, just as an example. It would bother me for a while. Now it bothers me, but not as bad. I don't know. Quick thing. I know the past, if you lived in Georgia, it's actually made national news. A little boy was missing. His mother was doing bringing groceries up to her apartment. She left the keys in the cup holder and left her son while she was taking groceries upstairs. I think it's something fishy about that story, but that's a different thing. And so somebody stole her car as she was taking the groceries in. And when they stole the car, the little boy was in there. He was missing for I got the Amber Alert I think it was like Wednesday, and he was missing. He was missing. I stayed up. I woke up and turned on the TV at like 4 a.m, and it was on the news. And I was up at 4 a.m. I didn't get back to sleep. Thinking about that. That hadn't happened in a long time.
And that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Not one thing. That little boy they found him safe though, y'all. But that is something real quick just to show y'all how bad it is. That hasn't happened in a long time. This is the first time it's happened in a long time, but that's how bad it was when I was a lot younger. I stayed up from 4 a.m, like worried about that little boy.
Oh goodness, girl.
Crazy, right?
I know how you do.
But yeah, let's move on. Let's leave me alone. I had to give them a quick example of how I am.
Yeah, if y'all can identify with this empath stuff, or if you are an empath and you kind of figured out how to control your emotions, let us know so we can help my friend.
Help me, help.
So when we talk about getting back to ourselves, I know you hear that saying all the time, like, I want to get back to me. I want to get back to me. Like, but do you?
Do you? Like, my question is like, do you want to get back to your old self, or do you want to be a better version of you?
Yeah.
That's how I kind of see it.
Yeah. I see it like that too, because at the end of the day, people always be like, I don't regret anything in my past because my past made me stronger or better, or whatever people be saying. That's cool and that's true. But why you gonna say? I wasn't gonna say, but I was just gonna say, yeah, that's cool. But yeah,
y'all know I be knowing what she be talking about.
I don't think you do. I don't think you have to regret your past. But as far as your old self, like for example, I'm gonna give y'all a great prime example of this. I used to be size 0, right? Don't tell nobody that. I'm only telling y'all. And then as I grew older, it was like a 0, 1. I was getting them ones. And that ain't my reality no more. So
that's all she got to say.
So what I'm saying is, when you talk about getting back to you, like when I first started my weight loss journey, I was like, I'm just trying to get back to that Janay. Like that Janay was smaller and she was thinner and she just looked whatever and her metabolism was great and all of that. But then, girl, I don't put miles on this body. For example, I done had 2 kids. I done lived 33 years. Like they're like, I will never get back to that size 0. I don't even see that. I don't even want it, number one. But I can't go back to that. So now I had to get comfortable in where I'm at in my body now. And so now when I think about my weight loss journey, I don't have a picture in my head. I'm working with what this body is now and just improving what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like making this healthy, because this is the body that I'm currently living in. I can't keep looking back at my old little model pictures and stuff like that I used to do, because that ain't me no more. That was 20-something-year-old Janay. This is 30-something-year-old Janay that done had 2 kids. So my body's changed. My body has changed. And I just need to accept that. And it took me a minute to really accept that about myself.
Have you accepted it fully?
Now I have, yes. As of recently. It ain't been like that wasn't an overnight thing. It just really became like a, girl, just be happy with you and and just try to be healthy. Like weight loss is not easy. For those of y'all who are going through it with us, like it's a whole journey. It's up and down. And then I have to also remind myself, like, I had all this time that I put this weight on. I kept putting this weight on. And then I think I'm finna go to the gym and get it off in 6 months. When I spent years putting it on, like it's gone. Like everybody's different, and my metabolism is slower, and it's a lot of things. So it's just like I have to continue just to work. I can't give up after but I've thought about it. I've definitely thought about it. Like, what's the point? I might as well just go ahead and eat what I want to eat and just be fat. I got a husband, he love me. Like, okay.
Right. No, I understand where you're coming from 100%. Of course, y'all know me. But I personally feel the same. Like, I was never a size 0. I never will ever lie to you guys about that. I'll never be a size 0, but I was a hell of a lot smaller than I am now. This is actually the biggest I've ever been. And it came after 2 kids, of course, and being in love. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of fun times. I was eating.
Always go out to eat.
Yeah, we stayed out to eat. We did a lot of things. We had so much fun. But then, of course, after having the babies, he put it back on. I'm not going to say this is baby weight. This is still, even after my kids, me just living, you know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't live. But I will say, and I will say proud, like right now, I'm probably one of the healthiest I've ever been. Like, I'm not going to lie. I might not be the thinnest. I definitely ain't that. But I'm probably more healthier than a lot of people out there. I say that not to be cocky at all, because I'm not, but I say that to say, like, I have changed a lot in my life. I work out daily. Like, I do not work out
5 days a week.
Yeah, we work out pretty much 5 days a week. There's some days I do work out 5, but there's some days I do miss because of work. But I do get I still get some work in. Not as much as if I worked out my trainer every single day. But I make sure that I'm very mobile. Like, I do what I can do. I try to stay active and even eating right. So no, I probably will never be. Now I can get back to my old high school weight, because I was never super, super small. I was more athletic built, and I could probably get back to that. But even if I don't, I'm not 100% like bummed about it. I said, I'm at one of the healthiest times in my life right now. Taking vitamins and everything. I do have a few little health issues that I just have gained being older because of hereditary. A lot of stuff is hereditary, I found out, and a lot of stuff is just getting older. It's not, I don't have a lot of health issues. No, don't get it twisted. It's just like 2 things. But no, we just got to just take care of ourselves. So yeah, you might not get back to that old you, but you will get back. You can be a better you.
Yeah.
So that's just my take on it. And I'm speaking from a place of very down about certain things and certain ways that I did things in life. And now I feel like I am taking the time to see things differently. Like I'm seeing more of, I don't want to be how I was in my 20s, because in my 20s, I was living totally different. And I was not healthy. I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely not healthy.
Okay, who was it? I mean, all of us, we had adversity sometimes. That was
right,
the worst place to eat at.
Yeah, McDonald's, and I'm not gonna lie, we don't do that now. I mean, like, oh Lord, let's not talk about food. This girl's still on her fast right now, y'all, and she yearning for a Whopper Junior.
Oh, no, not a Junior, a Whopper with cheese, cut in half, no tomatoes. And I ain't had McDonald's in so many years, but I'll get a double cheeseburger at the Mac sauce like I used to get back in the day, or a number one, or a fish fillet sandwich, add extra tartar sauce. I'm
gonna let her have her moment, y'all. Go ahead. Continue. Go ahead, girl.
Man, I'll get some Frosties from Wendy's. It be stuff that I don't even eat for real, that I just want right now because I can't have it.
This girl mentioned to me a donut. She don't even eat. I'm the sweets junkie. This girl said I can go for a donut. I said, oh, this girl is suffering. She's suffering. This girl mentioned the whole donut.
Anything. I'll take it. Anything, man. My friend, look, if y'all go on a fast, make sure y'all mentally right. I've been doing good because
she has. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, friend.
So proud of you. And that is not a lie, because I'm your friend.
What else? I got a week left, but I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm gonna ease myself back into the game. I don't know. I'm probably gonna just do grits with some cheese. You know, some eggs with cheese. I haven't had no dairy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some pancakes, because I ain't had no bread. Blueberry pancakes or banana pancakes, because, you know, my husband made both of them real good.
He used real bananas?
Yes.
Like slice. I've never had I know that sounds weird. I've never had a banana pancake. I've had like a banana muffin, banana bread, but never a banana pancake.
Girl, he just mushed the thing up, whip, put it in there.
Oh, let me stop. So back to our old self now. Oh, my friend wants some food, y'all. I
want the greasiest, and I don't want nothing from Slutty Vegan. I want the real deal. I want the real burger. I want the burger like it should be like, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for listening. I think this is my second time going into like food porn.
And she will next week too. Just let her have her time. Y'all listen to that section. It might make y'all hungry if y'all listening to this at like in the morning.
They don't even care. I ain't had no bag of chips in so long. I don't even know what they taste like. What they taste like?
First of all, you probably, honestly, let me tell y'all something. Like, we about to end the show, but I gotta say this. Honestly, you probably ain't missing nothing. Y'all know I love sweets and I love candy, like fruity candy. You can taste the chemical in it now. Like, I don't even fool with a lot of stuff anymore.
I don't even like candy. I just want a whole thing.
I don't even think the chips will take. I don't even think the chips will taste right.
What about pasta? Because they're going to taste the same.
That's still going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Especially with a cream sauce.
Like, that's exactly
maybe a little seafood in there. That's probably going to. All right, so thank you guys for listening to the show.
Little seafood pasta ain't never hurt nobody. No, oh, girl, some crab legs with the potatoes. Okay, end the show, Najah.
Okay, guys, please follow us on all social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Wine After Whines, y'all. Please, we just follow us and help my friend. Y'all, if you not watching and you listening, she is down in her tea like it was some wine, like
little elderberry.
A little elderberry tea. She wish it was grape wine or something, because the way she did and she hit the bottom. I was just trying to give y'all a little visual. Please follow us on all social media. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show. Y'all have an amazing Monday.
Have an amazing week. Don't let nobody get on your nerves. It ain't worth it. Bye.